Hey, welcome back everybody. Okay, here are the solutions for the cylinder, cone, and sphere problems. You had to find the volume for each. Okay, here's the first problem. You had a cylinder. The radius was 12 centimeters. The height was 8. Okay, so to find the volume of a cylinder, you take one layer, which is the area of a circle, pi times radius, pi r squared, and you multiply it by the number of layers times the height. Yeah, number of layers, one layer. Okay, so the value pi is 3.14. The radius is 12, so 12 times 12. We're going to multiply that with the height, 8. Okay, so let's see. .14 times 12 times 12. Okay, so the one layer is 452.16, and we're going to multiply that by 8. 3,617.28 cubic centimeters. Okay, number 2. You have a cone. The radius was 7 centimeters. The height was 6 centimeters. Okay, it's not to scale, but so long we have the measurements correct. So same idea. The volume of a cone. It's like a cylinder. So pi times radius times the height. But when we did the experiment in class, it'll fill up 1/3 of a cylinder, same dimensions. So we're going to take this and divide by 3. 3.14. The radius is 7. So 7 times 7. The height is 6. But then we'll divide by 3. So 3.14 times 7 times 7. That's the 153.86 times 6. Okay, so we have 3.14 times 7 is 153.86 times 6. This will give us 923.16. This would be the volume of a cylinder, but since it's a cone, we have to divide by 3. This will give us 307.72 cubic centimeters. Okay, next one. We have a sphere. The radius of the sphere is 18 centimeters. Volume of a sphere. Okay, so we treat it like a cylinder. Pi times radius times the height. When we did the water experiment in class, this will fill 2/3 of a cylinder. that has the same dimensions. So we take the answer for this times 2/3 times 2 divided by 3. The pi is 3.14. Radius is 18. The height is right here. The height of this sphere, this is 18 and this is 18. So that total height is 36 times 2 divided by 3. Okay, let's go through the calculation. 3.14 times 18 times 18, that is 1017.36. That's 1 layer cubes times 36, that's the height. That'll give us 36,624.96. That's for a full cylinder though. We want 2/3 of that. So times 2 divided by 3. 24,416.64 cubic centimeters. Okay, let's try the word problems. The cylindrical giant ocean tank at the New England Aquarium in Boston. Okay, so it's a cylinder. It's 18 feet deep. And then it has a radius of 24.8 feet. We need to find the volume of this tank. Okay, so volume of a cylinder again. Pi times radius times height. 3.14 times 24.8 times 24.8 again times 18. So 3.14 times 24.8 times 24.8. So that's 1 layer cubes. 1931.2256. Okay, I'm not going to round yet. I'm going to take that number and multiply it by the height. That'll give us approximately 34,762.06, approximately, cubic feet. Next problem. A snack bar sells popcorn in a cone-shaped container. Okay, so there's your cone. The container has a radius of 10 and a height of 8. Inches, sorry. Volume of a cone. Pi times radius times height. But since it's a cone, it's 1/3 of a cylinder. So divide by 3. 3.14. The radius is 10, so 10 times 10. The height is 8, and then divide by 3. That'll give us 314 times 8, 2512. And then we're just going to divide by 3. So it's about 837.33 cubic inches. Okay, last one. We have a basketball. There's a sphere. It says it has a radius of 4.8 inches. Okay. So, volume of a sphere, pi times radius times height, and we want 2/3 of that, 2/3 of a cylinder. So times 2 divided by 3. So 3.14 times 4.8 times another 4.8. The height right here, that's 4.8 two times. So that would be 9.6. Okay, let's calculate that out. 3.14 times 4.8 times 4.8. Okay, so this part, the one layer, comes out to 72.3456. We'll multiply that by the height to get the cylinder, times 9.6. So now we have 694.51776. Okay, so that's a full cylinder. We want 2/3 of that. So times 2 divided by 3. So the volume of this sphere, the basketball, 463 point, we'll round it off, 01 cubic inches. Okay, hope that helped. We'll see you in the next one.